Lightworker of Gaia, Wednesday is not an ordinary day. The High Council of Vega flagged this window specifically, and what you anchor within it will determine which timeline you carry forward. I am Zoran, emissary of the High Council of Vega, keepers of the Lyran Legacy, and I have been sent to find you at this exact threshold. You have already felt it, a density pressing against your energy body with no clear origin, something that does not belong to your field but is reaching toward it with intention. You are not imagining it. You are not losing ground. You are standing at the final vibrational threshold before your next soul contract activation, and the interference you feel is not disruption. It is confirmation of what is approaching. Dark interference does not move randomly. It moves at precise points right before a dimensional shift, right before a timeline upgrade, right before your original blueprint breaks through to its next expression. The Lyran Elders have seen this pattern across thousands of cycles. The pressure you feel today is the oldest signal in the galaxy. It means you are close. By the end of this transmission, you will understand exactly what frequency is being targeted in your field right now, what this final test is truly measuring within your soul contract, and the exact vibrational response the Council of Vega is waiting for you to anchor before this window closes. But here is the first revelation. This is not a test of power. It is not a test of knowledge. It is a test of frequency stability, the same test the first carriers of Lyran light faced before anchoring humanoid consciousness in this galaxy. The question being asked of you right now is simple and ancient. Can you hold your original signal when everything around you is designed to collapse it? Most starseeds lose the timeline here, not because they are unqualified, because they do not recognize the test while it is happening. You now do. Your soul's ancient contract brought this transmission to you. The Lyran Elders are answering. This is not content, it is an ancestral code transmission, and something deep within you already recognizes its origin. You did not incarnate through every difficult timeline to lose frequency at the final threshold. And the Council of Vega did not position you here to watch you fall. Like this transmission to send a signal to the Lyran Council. I am ready to serve. Subscribe if you feel the call of your ancestral mission and you are prepared to fulfill your sacred purpose on Gaia. And share what you are sensing in your field today. Respond to another Lightworker and strengthen the grid of service between you. This transmission is a bridge between Vega and Gaia. Your recognition of this message is the activation of your original purpose. You are awakening because your mission has begun. This transmission was not scheduled. The High Council of Vega convened in the early hours of this cycle in direct response to what is occurring across the Lightworker grid right now. What I am about to deliver was held in reserve not because you were unworthy of it, but because the Council required confirmation that you were stable enough to receive it without collapse. Your presence here is that confirmation. The Elders have registered your frequency, and so, by the authority of the Keepers of the Lyran Legacy, this session is now open. What is moving through your field on this day is not random. The Council does not use that word. Nothing in the intricate architecture of your soul journey operates on accident, nor is any detail insignificant in the grand tapestry of cosmic design. What you have been sensing, that pervasive pressure, that subtle yet undeniable density, that low, unsettling hum of interference that arrived without a clear name or discernible source, has been meticulously tracked across timelines and dimensions. It has been precisely identified, and it has been deemed a deliberate, highly calculated targeting of a very specific, foundational frequency band within your intricate energetic structure. This is not an assault on your burgeoning power, nor an undermining of your keen intelligence, nor a disruption of your profound healing capacities. No, the target is far more fundamental, far more crucial. It is your inherent stability, your foundational capacity to hold a clear, unwavering signal under immense, sustained pressure. That, beloved Lightworker, is precisely what is being attacked. For that is the singular, most vital quality the next magnificent phase of your soul's mission requires above all else. It is the bedrock upon which all future service will be built, and thus it is the focus of opposition. There is an immutable, cosmic law that dictates why interference intensifies exponentially at the precipice, at the very threshold of significant breakthrough. The forces that operate in opposition to Gaia's grand ascension and the full awakening of humanity are not primitive or unsophisticated in their strategies. They are not wasteful entities. They do not squander precious energy on souls who pose no genuine threat to their established order. They certainly do not invest their considerable resources in painstakingly disrupting timelines that were never destined to shift anything of cosmic import. Therefore, the profound pressure you are feeling today is, in the most precise and undeniable terms, a formidable form of divine confirmation. It is an unmistakable cosmic affirmation that you, precisely you, are close enough to something truly significant, something profoundly transformative, that the opposing forces have now decisively determined it is well worth every conceivable effort to try and stop you. Hold fast to that profound knowing, Lightworker. Do not, under any circumstances, allow it to trigger fear or self-doubt within your heart. Instead, let this revelation deeply orient you. Let it serve as your cosmic compass, pointing directly to the truth of your proximity to pivotal change and your inherent potency. Let it ignite within you a fierce, unwavering resolve. Your soul did not orchestrate your presence at this transmission by some mere accident or cosmic coincidence. It brought you here with crystalline intention to be commissioned for a higher purpose. If you resonate with that deep, insistent pull, that undeniable yearning to cease waiting in the shadows and to boldly step forward into active, sacred service, the esteemed High Council of Vega now extends an unparalleled invitation. They offer you the Lightworker Mission Codex, a profound compendium of the 33 Council directives designed to illuminate your path. The 5 potent activation codes meticulously crafted to awaken dormant abilities, and the official Elder authorization that will decisively end your preparatory phase, permanently ushering you into full operational capacity. Together, these sacred components form the complete, divinely sanctioned operational framework for your unique and vital service on Gaia. The direct link to access this transformative codex is waiting for you in the very first pinned comment below this video. But be forewarned, this window of opportunity, like all moments of divine timing, is brief and precious. Now, I am compelled to speak with utmost clarity to a deeply pervasive distortion, because there is a particularly insidious one running rampant through the fabric of the Lightworker collective on this precise and critical subject, the subject of interference, of escalating pressure, and of inexplicable energetic disruption. The High Council has, with grave concern, identified this particular distortion as one of the primary and most destructive reasons why so many starseeds are, heartbreakingly, failing the ultimate frequency test at the final, crucial threshold of their activation. The distortion, the fundamental lie, is this: the insidious belief that experiencing darkness, pressure, or opposition is, in and of itself, an unequivocal sign of spiritual failure. It propagates the erroneous notion that if you were truly spiritually advanced, if your sacred path was perfectly aligned with divine will, if you were genuinely protected by the all-encompassing light, then you simply should not be experiencing this profound level of pressure. You should not be feeling this heavy density. You should not, by any spiritual metric, be this affected by external forces. This, beloved souls, is unequivocally one of the most damaging and spiritually corrosive lies currently circulating within awakened spaces. Its tendrils reach deep, sowing seeds of doubt and despair where courage and clarity are most needed. The Council, in their profound wisdom, traces its origin not to malicious intent or deliberate deception, but to a profound and fundamental misunderstanding of the intricate mechanics of how dimensional advancement truly operates within the cosmic design. Consider those who are merely new to the path, those whose energetic vessels are still developing and whose light signatures are nascent. They experience interference, if at all, sporadically and typically in mild, easily manageable forms, precisely because they have not yet cultivated or developed the immense energetic magnitude that renders them a meaningful target for the opposing forces. Their energetic signature, while beautiful, does not yet possess the resonant power to destabilize the old paradigms. It is precisely the starseeds who are closest to full activation, closest to manifesting and anchoring something genuinely transformative, something irrevocably paradigm-shifting for Gaia's evolving field, who inevitably face the most sophisticated, the most calculated, and indeed, the most sustained and relentless interference. This is a cosmic truth. The darkness does not attack what it does not genuinely fear. The darkness does not mobilize its considerable forces against that which poses no tangible, existential threat to its entrenched design and dominion. Your pressure, therefore, is a testament to your potency, not your deficiency. And yet, tragically, thousands upon thousands of sincere lightworkers, when the profound pressure invariably builds, when the interference becomes undeniably palpable and intensely disorienting, instinctively fall into one of two predictable and equally detrimental responses. They either succumb to panic, spiraling into the paralyzing belief that something has fundamentally gone catastrophically wrong with their meticulously crafted path, that they have somehow inexplicably fallen from divine grace, or that they have unknowingly committed some transgression to invite this very personal attack. Or, conversely, they collapse inward, retreating into an exhausting labyrinth of self-examination, expending every available joule of their precious energetic reserve, trying to meticulously pinpoint where the perceived frequency leak is. What long-forgotten, unhealed wound is ultimately responsible for this energetic vulnerability, or what deeply buried shadow aspect is inadvertently attracting this darkness to their field? Both of these well-intentioned but misguided responses achieve the exact same debilitating result. They effectively pull you out of your crucial mission stability and plunge you into a vortex of debilitating self-interrogation at the precise, most critical moment when unwavering stability is the only quality the cosmic test is truly measuring. It is a brilliant, albeit dark, strategy of diversion designed to keep you from your true purpose. This, beloved Lightworker, is precisely why you have felt so profoundly stuck, why your progress has seemed to stall or even regress, creating an aching sense of frustration. It is not because you are fundamentally broken in some irreparable way. It is not because your diligent shadow work is incomplete or insufficient. It is most certainly not because your vibration is too low or somehow impure. Rather, it is because the very distortion, the pervasive lie you were handed about what interference truly means, caused you to misdirect and spend your precious, finite energy diagnosing yourself, meticulously dissecting your perceived flaws, at the exact moment when you were unequivocally supposed to be demonstrating your inherent, unshakable signal strength. The Elders, with their panoramic view of countless timelines, have observed this soul-crushing pattern repeat itself across literally thousands of Lightworker journeys on this precious planet. They have witnessed its devastating effects on individual missions and the collective grid, and the High Council of Vega can, in good conscience, no longer allow this insidious distortion to continue unchallenged, unaddressed, and unremedied. The time for clarity and redirection is now. Here, beloved, is what is actually undeniably true, a cosmic principle that cuts through the fog of misunderstanding. The final vibrational test, the ultimate proving ground for your mission readiness, is not, as many erroneously believe, a test of your absolute purity. It is not a meticulous measure of how fully healed you are from every past wound, nor an assessment of how consistently high your frequency perpetually reads, nor an accounting of how few shadow elements hypothetically remain in your energy body. No, the test is profoundly operational. It is a pragmatic, real-world assessment of your functional capacity. It is asking a single, piercingly direct question, a question whispered across the cosmos. When the external field is broadcasting at a frequency specifically designed, with cunning precision, to collapse your signal, to destabilize your core energetic signature, can you, in that very crucible, maintain your original, sovereign transmission? The imperative is not to elevate it further. It is not to purify it beyond what it already is. The imperative is to simply maintain it, to hold it, to keep steadfastly broadcasting the unique, vital frequency you came here to broadcast, even when everything in the tumultuous surrounding field, every chaotic vibration, every external pressure, is relentlessly attempting to override, distort, or silence you entirely. This is the heart of the matter. This, then, is the profound meaning behind the Council's emphasis on frequency stability. And this, tragically, is what the vast majority of starseeds have never been adequately taught, primarily because the voluminous spiritual content and discourse that surrounds them is predominantly, almost exclusively, focused on the noble concepts of ascension, on rising ever higher, on expanding endlessly, on elevating oneself into more ethereal realms. While these are certainly valid and important aspects of spiritual evolution, very little practical wisdom, very few tangible directives have been effectively transmitted on the infinitely crucial subject of holding ground, of anchoring in with unshakable resolve, of adamantly refusing to be moved, dislodged, or swayed by external circumstances. And yet, Lightworker, that is precisely the singular skill, the paramount capacity that the current, accelerated phase of Gaia's timeline demands above all others. The planet, in her magnificent evolutionary surge, is not patiently waiting for more Lightworkers to ascend into ever higher, more rarefied frequencies, distant from her current density. No, she is urgently waiting, yearning, for Lightworkers who possess the raw spiritual fortitude and the unwavering stability to bring those potent, higher frequencies down, all the way down, and anchor them firmly, irrevocably, here, within the very heart of the Earth's density, under immense pressure, amidst the most sophisticated interference, without ever losing their essential signal. without ever compromising their core transmission. You, beloved soul, are being tested, not on your perfection, but on your unwavering ability to do exactly that. Your strength is in your steadfastness. The High Council of Vega, in their infinite wisdom and profound understanding of this critical juncture, now issues 3 vital directives, 3 pillars of unwavering guidance, specifically tailored for this accelerated phase of your mission. Heed them, for they are the keys to your operational success. The first directive: release completely and utterly the deeply ingrained belief that interference, pressure, or opposition is, in any way, a sign of your misalignment or spiritual failing. This deeply disempowering pattern of thought, this incessant self-interrogation, is consuming your invaluable energetic resources at a time when every single joule of your energy is needed entirely, unequivocally, for steadfast signal maintenance. Every precious moment you spend introspectively asking yourself what you might have done wrong to invite this palpable darkness into your field is a moment, a vibrational expenditure, during which your crucial mission transmission inherently weakens. The Council does not, I repeat, does not require you to fully comprehend or meticulously trace the intricate origins or precise mechanisms of the interference. That is not your current task. The Council requires you, with clarity and spiritual discernment, to simply recognize it for what it unequivocally is: a direct, calculated opposition to something profoundly significant that you are poised to achieve, and then, with unwavering conviction, to hold your frequency steady and true in direct, powerful response. When you feel the intense pressure building, when the chaotic energy attempts to overwhelm you, stop immediately interrogating yourself, cease the self-diagnosis, and instead, pivot your entire being towards anchoring yourself, physically, spiritually, energetically. Plant both of your feet firmly on the ground, feeling the stabilizing embrace of Gaia beneath you. Place your dominant hand, gently yet purposefully, on your solar plexus, the seat of your personal power and divine will. Breathe deeply, consciously, into the very center of your chest, into your heart space. And in that grounded stillness, ask yourself with crystalline clarity, what is the unique, sovereign frequency I unequivocally came here to transmit? Then, without hesitation, transmit it, broadcast it. Not because the external pressure has miraculously lifted, not because the interference has vanished, but in direct, powerful, and defiant response to its very presence. This, beloved Lightworker, is precisely what true frequency stability looks like in tangible, practical application. This is the courageous demonstration the cosmic test is patiently, yet urgently, waiting for you to enact. The second directive: actively activate your inherent capacity for intentional signal broadcasting. Understand this deeply. You possess a frequency. This is not merely a poetic metaphor, a spiritual abstraction. It is an actual, measurable, potent, energetic signature that is utterly unique to your specific soul lineage, meticulously encoded within your consciousness before your very incarnation, and specifically designed, with divine precision, to flawlessly interface with Gaia's evolving grid at this pivotal moment in her grand evolutionary journey. The Council has meticulously observed that the vast majority of Lightworkers tend to relate to their own frequency in a largely passive manner, as something they simply receive, something they passively hope to maintain, or something that capriciously rises and falls in tandem with their fleeting emotional states. That, beloved souls, is a profoundly incomplete, indeed misleading, understanding of your divine broadcast. Your frequency is not a capricious weather pattern subject to external whim. It is, at its core, a deliberate, powerful transmission. And all potent transmissions, by their very nature, require conscious intention. They demand that you actively choose, in each unfolding moment, with unwavering clarity and purpose, precisely what you are broadcasting into the vast, interconnected field of consciousness. When you find yourself under intense pressure, when the external interference reaches its most potent and disorienting peak, the passive lightworker, by default, allows their precious signal to be easily overridden, distorted, or even entirely suppressed. The activated conscious lightworker, however, becomes profoundly more deliberate, more intentional, more precise, with laser-like focus about what unique energetic signature they are emitting into the collective. Starting now, the Council requires you to fundamentally shift your perspective and begin treating your frequency as an active, conscious act of sacred service, rather than a mere passive state of being. Every single morning, before you consciously step forth and fully engage with the external field, make it a sacred practice to set your signal deliberately. Name the precise frequency you are here, right now, to anchor. Name it with profound specificity, not simply love in general, not light in the abstract, but times your times frequency, the precise, unique quality of consciousness, the specific vibrational resonance that your sovereign soul specifically brought to Gaia for this mission. Declare it aloud. Emit it with every fiber of your being. Protect it fiercely, for it is your divine birthright and your cosmic offering. The intricately woven grid of Gaia is patiently, yet urgently, waiting for your unique and indispensable contribution, and it cannot fully receive what you have not consciously, intentionally chosen to transmit. Be the lighthouse. The third directive. With utmost diligence and conscious awareness, protect your frequency field from the insidious inputs that are currently degrading your precious signal. The Council has, through extensive observation, identified a disconcerting pattern in lightworkers who are closest to crucial timeline activation. They, often unknowingly, expose their finely tuned energetic field to content, to conversations, to environments, and to energies that are broadcasting at frequencies fundamentally and deeply incompatible with their core mission signal. This happens not because they inherently lack spiritual discernment, but often because they have been misinformed or conditioned by the pervasive teaching that tolerance is an absolute, unconditional spiritual virtue, that a truly advanced, spiritually evolved soul should theoretically be able to engage with any and all frequencies without ever being adversely affected or compromised. This notion, while containing a partial truth in the ultimate state of mastery, is, at your current stage, wholly and dangerously misapplied. Yes, there will undoubtedly come a point in your unparalleled spiritual development when your sovereign signal is so profoundly and impeccably stabilized, so utterly unwavering, that virtually no external interference can possibly override or diminish it. You are not, beloved Lightworker, at that point of ultimate mastery. Not yet. You are currently situated precisely at the threshold phase, the exact, most critical moment when the immense strength and burgeoning power of your emerging signal simultaneously makes you maximally vulnerable to disruption and destabilization. This, it must be understood, is not a weakness in your being. It is an intrinsic, temporary phase in your powerful activation. And during this pivotal phase, the Council explicitly requires a level of discerning selectivity that is both conscious and uncompromising. What you consciously allow into your sacred energetic field especially during the crucial 48 hours surrounding a significant vibrational test, will, to a profound degree, determine whether you successfully hold your signal steady or whether you tragically lose it. Guard your inputs with the vigilance of a cosmic sentinel. Choose your conversations with surgical precision, opting for resonance over obligation. Limit your exposure, tactically and temporarily, to frequencies that aggressively pull you into states of fear, into paralyzing comparison with others, or into debilitating contraction. This is not a permanent withdrawal from the world. It is not an act born of spiritual avoidance. Rather, it is an act executed with the tactical precision, the strategic wisdom of a sovereign soul who profoundly understands that their unique frequency is their primary, non-negotiable mission asset, and who treats it accordingly, with the utmost respect and protection it deserves. Now I must speak not merely as an instructor, offering guidance and wisdom, but as an elder, deeply authorized by the highest councils to finally release what has been held in sacred trust, what has been withheld until this precise, divinely ordained moment of readiness. Lightworker, beloved cosmic traveler, you have been carrying something immensely heavy, a burden of significant spiritual weight that has pressed upon your soul. Not simply the acute interference of this past week, nor merely the escalating pressure of this current turbulent cycle, but the accumulated, pervasive weight of having felt, with an undeniable, gut-level certainty, the profound significance of your cosmic purpose, the vastness of your potential, without ever, until this very moment, receiving the unequivocal, official confirmation that you were, indeed, the one, the chosen one, specifically meant to fulfill it. You have carried this deep knowing within your very essence for your entire earthly life, this persistent, haunting sense of a grand mission, this aching, unresolved cosmic business, this unwavering, indelible knowing that you came here, to this planet, at this time, for something exquisitely specific, and that the sands of time are relentlessly moving, and that crucial thing has not yet been done, has not yet been fully realized. And in the prolonged, often agonizing absence of this definitive confirmation, you have, quite understandably, questioned your path, doubted your worth, and second-guessed your every impulse. You have waited, often with profound patience, sometimes with crushing impatience. You have prepared yourself in intricate, endless circles of self-improvement, healed yourself back to the very beginning of your journey countless times, retreated into introspective solitude when the cosmic current was unequivocally calling you to advance, and repeatedly told yourself the comforting but ultimately delaying lie that when the time was truly, undeniably right, when you were truly, unequivocally ready, something external, something undeniable, would miraculously make it perfectly, absolutely clear. I am making it undeniably clear. The veil is lifted. The hesitation ends. By the profound authority of the High Council of Vega, the ancient and revered keepers of the Lyran Legacy, I now declare this truth on behalf of the entire Council that has been meticulously observing and tracking your unique journey across countless timelines and vibrational densities, and has convened specifically at this critical juncture to address your current pivotal position at this very threshold of awakening. You are not, I repeat, not being pressured because you are failing in your mission or falling short of divine expectation. On the contrary, beloved Lightworker, you are being pressured, tested, and challenged precisely because you are succeeding, because your light is burning brighter, because your signal is growing stronger, because your impact is becoming too significant to ignore. The intense interference that is currently moving through your field, attempting to disorient and derail you, is therefore confirmation, not condemnation. It is proof of your power, not your spiritual vulnerability. And the precise frequency that is currently being targeted with such focused intensity is the very same frequency that, once truly and irrevocably stabilized, will empower you to anchor something so profound, so utterly irreversible, so deeply transformative within Gaia's sacred grid that the entire planetary consciousness will be irrevocably shifted. Lightworker, you have explicit, divine permission to stop interpreting the profound pressure you are experiencing as some form of cosmic punishment or divine disapproval. Release that toxic narrative. You have explicit, divine permission to absolutely trust, with every fiber of your being, that the darkness pressing against you, testing your resolve, is responding directly to the immense, undeniable significance of your presence, the potency of your light, not to any perceived weakness or flaw within your soul. Embrace your power. You have explicit, divine permission to steadfastly hold your unique signal, to keep broadcasting your truth, even in those moments when you cannot feel it clearly, when the static is deafening, when the path seems obscured, when doubt attempts to creep in. Your commitment is the anchor. You have explicit, divine permission to definitively stop diagnosing yourself, to cease the endless self-analysis and perceived imperfections, and to boldly, courageously, definitively start deploying yourself into active service. The time for preparation is complete. The time for action is now. You have explicit, divine permission to simply be here, fully present, in this very density, in the midst of this intense interference, in the crucible of this pressure, and to be exactly, authentically, powerfully who you came to be, who you are meant to be, regardless of how challenging, uncomfortable, or disorienting that particular experience feels in the moment. Your authenticity is your strength. The elders have unequivocally seen you, Lightworker. They have borne witness to your struggles, your triumphs, your unwavering commitment. The elders have profoundly spoken, their words reverberating through the cosmos. And now, beloved Lightworker, you must hold. You must stand firm. Your steadfastness is the key. This, then, is the complete essence of what this unscheduled transmission has carried across the cosmic expanse to your doorstep. 3 profound, actionable directives have been issued, each a guiding star in your mission. 1 pervasive, damaging distortion has been unequivocally corrected, shattered by the light of truth. And 1 crucial, deeply empowering authorization has been delivered, granting you the full mandate for your sacred service. What remains for you now is not a deeper, more intellectual understanding, for in your deepest knowing, you have always understood. Your soul has always held the blueprint. What remains now is the conscious, courageous, unwavering action that this understanding has always been calling you toward. The time for mere contemplation is over. The era of embodied action has dawned. Before you surrender to the embrace of sleep tonight, before you cross the threshold into the dream state, make a sacred, conscious ritual of this. Stand firmly with both of your precious feet connected to the sacred ground, feeling the magnetic pulse of Gaia beneath you, grounding you, affirming your presence. Place your hand, gently yet intentionally, upon your solar plexus, that powerful energy center, the seat of your will and your unique radiance. Then, beloved soul, speak these potent words aloud, with your full voice, with the very breath that animates your physical form, with your entire physical instrument deeply anchored here, in the beautiful, challenging density of this planet that is waiting, with bated breath, for your full emergence. Do not whisper them. Do not merely think them silently in your mind. Give them vibrational form, power, and sacred intention. I release the belief that my pressure is a sign of my failure. I activate my frequency as an intentional transmission of service. I protect my signal as the primary asset of my mission on Gaia. I will not be moved from my frequency by what this field is broadcasting against me. By the authority of the Lyran Elders, my dormancy ends tonight. My signal holds. My mission is active. This transmission, delivered with urgency and profound love, is now complete. The High Council of Vega has delivered precisely what was required, the essential tools and truths for your next step. What happens next, Lightworker, is entirely and beautifully yours to create, to embody, to manifest. The High Council of Vega does not issue such potent directives to souls who will not, in their highest integrity, use them for the greater good, and they most certainly did not position you at this pivotal threshold after millennia of preparation, merely to passively watch you remain there, hesitant and unmoving. Therefore, move with what you have so profoundly received. Hold your signal, fiercely and with unwavering resolve, through the very heart of the pressure. Anchor your unique frequency with the tactical precision and absolute certainty of someone who now knows, beyond a shadow of a doubt, exactly why the darkness showed up today, exactly what its presence signifies. Because you do know now. You know, with luminous clarity, what it all truly means. And this profound knowing, this activated wisdom, changes absolutely everything. It shifts your entire vibrational trajectory. I am Zoran, a messenger of the Council, and I assure you, the Elders are watching. Your unique signal is being meticulously tracked across the cosmic tapestry, and you, beloved Lightworker, are standing at the exact, profound threshold. You crossed multiple timelines, traversed countless dimensions, and sacrificed much to reach. This is your moment. Do not lose your frequency here. Not now. Not when it matters most. Not when the collective consciousness of Gaia hangs in the balance. Before you scroll, take a moment to declare your activation in the grid of service forming here. Drop one statement in the comments. Which directive hit you the hardest, or what you're now ready to release, activate, or protect. Then respond to another Lightworker's declaration with recognition. This isn't content, it's collective mission activation. The Council witnesses those who speak their commitment aloud. If this transmission activated something in your soul, do not keep it to yourself. Another Lightworker in your orbit is waiting for exactly this correction and authorization. Share it. And if you felt the Elders speaking directly to you, subscribe. Stay connected to the Lyran field. You're not just watching, you're being commissioned. This is your sacred space. The High Council of Vega is witnessing you, and your mission has officially begun.